Did I record any of that? I sure did. Good for me. And now I'm going to the church. Hopefully the dress and everyone makes it there on time. Hello friends, hello YouTube. I am shooting a wedding today and I'm gonna bring you along for a day in the life of a wedding content creator. Wedding content creators are a completely new concept and I feel like a lot of people still don't really understand what we do or what it looks like. So I'm gonna go shower and then I'll be right back. Have you guys get ready with me while I tell you a little bit about what my day ahead looks like. And then I'm gonna take you along for the entire weekend of being a wedding content creator so you can kind of see the true day in the life. First of all, I'm Erica Summer from Summertime Scroll. That's where the name came from. I got married in January. We live in North Texas and we've got 2 cats and a dog. So I work a corporate 9-to-5 job, 8 to 5 with a lunch hour, whatever you want to call it, during the week. And I do wedding content creation kind of as a bonus side gig situation. Really more than anything, a flex to my creative side. When I say that I have nearly 200,000 photos and videos in my personal camera roll on my phone, I'll like overlay here. I'm not kidding. It's because it's kind of second nature to me to capture moments that I see as really significant and other people might not. When I started seeing people wanting content creators for their wedding, I thought, this is literally what I do every day. So my weekend schedule, today's a Friday. I am also shooting the rehearsal and rehearsal dinner this weekend, and I'm gonna make sure I capture all of the speeches all the way through. Typically a wedding content creator gets little clips of things throughout an event, but something that I wanted so badly at my rehearsal dinner and something I talked to this bride about is having those speeches in full. So I'm bringing my tripod, I'm gonna set it up still and have all the speeches captured all the way through. Okay, so the truth is that the pets would not allow me to do my makeup on camera. I'm really excited about today. I've never shot a rehearsal dinner before and I'm super excited to get like people meeting for the first time, like families, like extended family meeting for the first time and family members meeting the bridal party, and then to do a welcome party and get to like hang out with everybody. One of the perks I think of being a wedding content creator is that I blend in a little bit more than other vendors. Like sure, I have some equipment, a gimbal, I have a tripod, I have some like lav mics, but other than that, like I really do kind of blend in to the guests because it's on my iPhone. It's really not intimidating. I'm also always so excited to see pretty places. Like this is gonna be a beautiful venue and a beautiful location for the rehearsal dinner and welcome party. I'm so excited. So tonight's gonna be a blast. And then I kind of get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. I don't have to be anywhere until about noon. And that's when I'll go to the hotel to get some getting ready shots. I'll go back to the church where I'll get, you know, behind the scenes of photos being taken and right before the ceremony and the ceremony happening. And then after that, I'll go back to the reception space and get the rest of the night. We left our wedding at 9:20 p.m. and that's what time the dance floor opens tomorrow. So I am going to be drinking actual caffeine tomorrow instead of my typical decaf. So in a little bit, I'm gonna get dressed and I'll show you kind of what I wear for a day as a wedding content creator. Something I do as a wedding content creator is that I focus more on the behind the scenes. A lot of wedding content creators, and maybe it's where they got the name content creator, are doing the more lip sync, trend-based content for brides. And so, you know, the ones you'll see on TikTok where they're getting ready and it's like, stop, I ain't ready yet. If a bride ever asked explicitly to do a trend, I'd make it work for sure. But it would be something that I talked to the coordinator and like photographer and makeup team about ahead of time and be like, this is going to take more time than just like boom, boom, do it, to make sure it's worked into the timeline. I think a lot of times new wedding content creators show up and think that they can just like work in a trend, and it really takes extra time from the other teams. And so what I focus on, unless explicitly asked, and I always bring it up, like if you want this, we can talk about it, but I just get like very organic content, behind the scenes stuff that you can turn into trends later. So yeah, I'm gonna get dressed here in a little bit, and then I'm gonna head to my mom's, and I'm gonna bring you along with me. Do you guys have the thing where if you have something important going on later in the day, you feel like you can't do anything until that time comes? And I'm like, what do you mean we're gonna go out to eat for lunch? I have things to do, but they're not until this evening. Okay, this is the fit for the day. I am wearing a jumpsuit. I actually just added these straps. Never mind, the little hook for the strap just broke, so. Okay, I'm here. The thing about churches is I never know which door to go into, but I think I just saw the coordinator go into one. This is me live from my mom's house. Last night was amazing. I got home and was way too tired to talk to the camera. I made a couple of TikToks and reels and like edited some stuff together. They were just amazing. These are just the like best two people ever, and we're totally gonna be friends. They came to the church, we did a rehearsal. I got some like good footage of that. I got like the minister praying over the weekend and like some really like special shots, I think. Also them practicing their dip for the first time. They had never practiced before. And then we went over to the rehearsal dinner space, which kind of at the end of the night turned into like a cocktail hour welcome party vibe. The rehearsal dinner was beautiful. And then the room was just like set up really beautifully. They have these big letters and pretty balloons. The speeches, this is the thing that I love the most about this job. I'm like tearing up at stranger speeches because they're just such wonderful people. They're the kind of people that like bring you in as their own. So I get to the rehearsal dinner, I'm hanging out. Emily and Miles, the bride and groom, are like, you are a guest tonight just as much as you are a vendor. Like, sit down at dinner, find a seat, eat everything. Like, you are a part of this, which was just amazing. So I just sat down, found a spot next to some people, and hung out. I had a great time, ate all courses of the meal, and then when the speeches started, I got up and did some like tripod footage of the speeches, and the rest of the night did a couple of like interviews with my lav mic, and I just got some content of the whole night. I think the most like poignant thing about last night was like the love in the room. I made a TikTok of just like all of the people hugging. That was one of my like recap videos, was just everyone hugging because there was so much love. And I kept going around being like, your people are the greatest people. And what's fun is like after being there last night and doing the rehearsal and rehearsal dinner, I know like some of the characters, you know, like I know who to look out for. I remember their names. And so like we've got RJ's the best man and Kinsey's a bridesmaid. And I met a guy named Kevin and a girl named Brooke. And all these people are gonna be like my buddies tomorrow, which is perfect for the dance floor when they already know who I am and what I'm there to do. I'm hoping they're really excited. I had, I think like 200 something videos that I sent over to them last night. and then a couple of TikToks and Reels. So I'm very excited for today. It is windy and it's looking a little cloudy, but if you know, you know, cloudy is honestly good lighting. So hopefully it stays like not rainy, just a little cloudy. And it'll be a beautiful day. See you there. Okay, I am headed to the hotel to see everybody getting ready and I can't wait. I'm always towing the line of like what is weird versus not weird, and like there's no right answer, but I'm like, okay, so since we're friends, like should I ask if you need anything since I'm running a little early? Like I can stop by, grab anything, and like I think I'm gonna. Like, what if she needs something, you know? So I'm gonna shoot her a text. We just took getting ready videos and photos, and all the girls were getting their makeup done and hair done, and they all look so good, and Emily looks amazing. And at the end, the coordinator hadn't been to pick up the dress yet, and we couldn't understand her on the phone, and so I was like, I'll take it if like you just want to like knock it out. And they're like, yeah, take the dress, take the dress. Heaviest wedding dress I've ever held in my life. My like arms are shaking, I'm not in shape. But anyway, so I like took it downstairs, and then I met the coordinator in the hallway, and I was like, you should take this. And now I'm going to the church. Hopefully the dress and everyone makes it there on time. Okay, I'm at the church. I know I'm a little bit early from everyone else, so I'm trying to decide if I need to do another lint roll. So I'm probably gonna do that. And then I'm so excited for this part because this means the ceremony is in 3 hours, but like we've got a lot of photos to take. And I'm so excited to just like be behind the scenes and like go find the guys and take videos of them. So this is gonna be great. Hello, it is now Sunday and I have taken today so slow. I got up and I immediately wanted to like go through all the footage and edit some TikTok reel videos, like a couple funny ones, a couple like really cute ones. The dance floor is the most iconic one. I always love a dance floor video. I've heard people say before like, oh, you make the job so easy because you're so da-da-da-da-da, whatever. This was that. The bride and groom and their families and friends, like they made my job so easy because they were so in love and so fun and like just kind of like brought me in as a part of the crew. The content like wrote itself. Emily fell a few times during the day, the bride, just because she had like slippers on and the big dress and she'd like slip and fall. And Miles was always there to like pick her up. And I made a short form video of like marrying someone who will always pick you back up when you fall. It like writes itself. They're just like so sweet and they were so kind and gracious and like and everything. And she sent the sweetest text this morning that friends and family were like so excited about the stuff I was doing, which is a lot of fun. And I also had to help a lot yesterday with just like random tasks, and that is so my love language, being like, let me figure out how to make your life easier in this moment, because if I were you in this moment, I would be super stressed because I'm an anxious person. But because I'm not you right now, I just want to make it better for you. Anyway, I feel like I made so many friends this weekend. I'm like, why haven't they all followed me yet? Because we need to like hang out after the fact. So it's really easy when you've got like fun people who like are like excited to see the camera going and like think what you're doing is fun. Then we went out to lunch today and I am exhausted. I'm learning that I need to bring a non-spill water bottle on wedding day. I did not go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom at 10:30 a.m. at my mom's house, and I did not go to the bathroom again until I got home last night at like 1:30 a.m. because I was so dehydrated. And so my lips are super chapped today. Something I've been thinking about a lot is that photographers and videographers who have been in the industry for a really long time don't really know what it's like to work with a content creator or like a behind the scenes iPhone footage girl or guy. Like that's just not something that they're used to. It's not going away. Like couples who do this love it and then they rave about it, and then people see the content that comes out of it and they want to have it for their own wedding. It's not going away. I don't think it replaces either of the other two media vendors. And so I've been thinking about that a lot this weekend, that like, I feel like there's so many different schools of thought around having a content creator on your vendor team for other vendors. But at the end of the day, if it's what the bride and groom and the families and friends like love, then adapting and embracing it is going to be like the future. There's a bug on me. Killed it. Just like a little recap of like the actual space and like the details of the wedding. I'm about to say iconic a lot. The cake, most iconic cake I've ever seen at a wedding. The venue, Park City Club, the view of downtown, iconic. The light in the room, iconic. Cocktail hour, iconic. Everything was just so iconic. The dress, iconic. The gifts to each other. Oh my God, you guys, my husband's never gonna live this down. One of his gifts to her for their wedding is that they're gonna get a new cat.
What does that mean? I mean, I know you mean a cat, but what does that mean? Yes! Yes!
That's a dream come true. I said, where was my cat when we got married? My husband reminded me that we got one 6 months before we got married because wedding planning was stressing me out and that's all I wanted. But where was my third cat? You know what I'm saying? You know, I think what I might do is go lie in bed and kind of prep for my week. The day in the life of a content creator. Whew. The weekend in the life of a content creator. I think that's a wrap. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more vlogs and to see my shorts, which will include content from weddings. And I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. All those links are going to be below. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Feels so good in the sunshine.